Continuing on with the employee plan for Natural Merida's Birthing Center, the Chief of Operations, or the COO, will be an excellent communicator with strong leadership skills. This professional will be from the either midwifery or obstetrics background, or at a minimum, have a medical background. This individual will work with the CEO to establish and disseminate policies and procedures. They're also going to work with managing all the directors under the operations department. They're going to help streamline processes and ensure legal compliance for Natural Merida's Birthing Center. They're considered second in command, and they rate all directors in the operations department. This individual will have a minimum bachelor's degree, but a master's degree would be preferred. They're also going to be leaning ideal candidates having project management certifications or Lean Six Sigma or other leadership certifications. The starting salary for this position is $70,000 with a sign-on bonus or equity shares being offered to the right candidate. Again, those equity shares come from the founder's equity shares and require board member approval. Creative, focused, and driven. That's what our marketing director is going to be. This person will be responsible for implementing not only our marketing policies and programs, but our brand and getting that brand out there. They're going to coordinate and launch marketing campaigns, analyze our customer satisfaction, and work with the online outreach specialists to collaborate those efforts and help Natural Merida's Birthing Center be on the map as the best place to birth in our location. This person will have an extensive experience launching startups, such as startup campaigns. They're going to have a strong marketing background and leadership experience to be able to lead a team of marketers to enhance the marketing approach. Education will be a bachelor's degree at minimum. Again, that master's degree would be preferred. They're going to have special qualifications. Their background is very extensive. They're going to have Google AdWords, Google Analytics, IQ. They're going to be well-versed in Facebook, infinite Excel skills, website skills. They're going to know about Canva and the design school, and many other IT special applications is the person we're looking for. That ideal candidate would have those special qualifications. The salary is going to be $50,000, and again, that sign-on bonus or loan repayment for school is possible. Our Director of Technology is going to be very dedicated to the mission and detail-oriented. They're going to help us develop our requirements, organize our priorities, implement all IT functions, and they're also going to be responsible for researching and acquiring all the technological requirements within the birth center and the administrative offices. This person's going to lead the IT specialist. I expect that position to grow more positions, so it would be more like an IT team as we come to the first year, and they're going to answer directly to the COO. Experience, we expect this technology director to have obtained systems for companies before managing technological functions, and they must have leadership experience. Additionally, this person is going to have to train the employees of Natural Merida's Birthing Center how to use them. Education is a minimum of a bachelor's degree, and again, those IT certifications is what we are looking for with this position. A+, Network+, Adobe, Microsoft, those certifications are what we are looking for the ideal candidate. The salary is going to be $50,000, and again, a sign-on bonus or loan repayment are possible. With regards to our financial director, we're expecting a leader that is hands-on. They're going to be responsible for relating all the financial operations, reporting, budgeting, forecasting, and accounting. This is going to optimize the company's financial performance and the strategic position. They're going to rate the payroll specialist, and they're going to answer directly to the COO. The experience for the financial director will have been a person who's worked with multi-million-dollar budgets before. They're going to focus on optimizing and streamlining our financial picture for the company. The education is going to be a bachelor's degree at minimum, either in finance, business administration, or accounting. I'd also love to see this person have the CFA, the Chartered Financial Analyst certification, or other financial certifications. The salary is $50,000 with a sign-on bonus or loan repayment possibilities. When it comes to our human resources director, they're going to have a strong organizational understanding of our birth center. They're going to help enhance the development and keep the positive employee experience while protecting the interests of the company and the rights of management. They're going to resolve issues with employees involving pay discrepancies, working conditions, counselings, discipline, and other tasks given by the COO. They're going to rate the benefits and recruitment specialist, and they're going to report directly to the COO. Their background will be heavy in human resources with strong leadership background, and if they've worked in a hospital or a medical background, that would be preferred. Their education will be in an HR bachelor's degree minimum, but a master's degree would also be preferred. The special qualifications, it'd be great if this person is a member of the Society for Human Resources, professional in human resources, a PHR certification, and their salary is going to be $50,000 to start with a possibility of a sign-on bonus or loan repayment. The chief for our obstetrics division, or department rather, is going to need to be experienced. But even more than that, they're going to need to be able to help create a culture that emphasizes women's rights to natural birth, trust, and respect for our shared vision. They're going to rate all the OBs, any RNs, LPNs, or MAs that come into our organization. They're going to report directly to the CEO. Their experience will be labor-intensive work. They're going to be an expert in their field, but also agree with that natural, holistic way of birthing. The ideal candidate would have 5+ years experience and a homeopathic background in managing women's birth. Of course, they're going to be a medical doctor and have the approved certifications, and their residency is already going to be done, or they're eligible for that board residency. Their salary is going to be $240,000 plus the possibility of a sign-on bonus or a loan repayment. Currently, the plan is to hire RNs, but the possibility of hiring LPNs or medical assistants, MAs, is also an option on the table. Whoever we hire for these positions, they're going to be the right hand to the OBs, and they must possess an active license to practice medicine. And additionally, they're going to help identify any patient care requirements and establish that personal rapport with the mothers and the families. They're going to turn that in and develop a cooperative relationship among the OBs and the midwives in total patient care. Their experience would be expected to be in labor work before and delivery before. They're expected to be an expert in their field, but must also agree with the woman's right to birth in a safe and natural way. The ideal candidate would have 5+ years experience and that homeopathic background. They're also going to either have a nursing BA or MS. And all the additional nursing certifications that require them to practice will be needed. Their salary starting off is $48,000. An important note for Natural Merida's birthing center's hiring practices, it's an equal opportunity employer. None of our hiring practices will be influenced or affected by the applicant's race, color, religion, sex, to include their pregnancy, natural origin, age, genetic information, any disability, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, veteran status, or any other legally protected status. Now, the hiring plan is to hire within 6 weeks of opening for business. Then there would be a second round of hiring after the second year. Additionally, we would identify any personnel shifts that need to happen, and it would be ideal if these candidates that we hire during this first wave of hiring would be on board for 2 years. And there's an incentive for that. So I will get onto that as we go through the financial plan. The hope is that by 5 years, there would be over 16 birthing centers with a wave of hiring for each one prior to opening. Our financial plan is to cut overhead employee costs for the first 2 years to help us build that state-of-the-art facility and gain the reputation in our community as the best place to give birth, period. By bringing on our key players underneath the national average, but offering a little bit of an equity incentive or training incentive, or even a sign-on bonus that will help us with the overall goal to incentivize the talent with a 1-year contract. And additionally, there would be a incentive to keep on for 2 years with a 10% increase in salary from year 1 to year 2. Here's where we really get into the weeds for the financial plan. Overall, the executive staff total for year 1 would be $495,600. For the midwifery department, it would be $1,075,000. For the obstetrics staff, $762,000. And for operations, $438,000. That takes the total budget just for hiring personnel salaries to $2,770,600 for that first year. And if that person was to be hired during the first year and keep on for the second with a 1-year commitment, each would get a 10% raise. The important note here is the founder, CEO, would get a bump from $60,000 the first year to $100,000 the second year, with the equity shares staying the same. And the overall budget for that second year would be $2,999,500. All right, now our exit strategy is to plan to stay with the company, for the CEO founder to stay with the company at least in a board of directors role until the project for national-wide birthing centers is fulfilled. After that, the scope may be too big and the company may have outgrown the experience and the skills of that CEO. So the CEO would be willing to sell shares of the company for an excess of $500 million. If at any time the CEO is unable to give the project their full and best attention, the CEO would step down back into that board of directors advisory role, keeping all equity shares. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that this explained Natural Merida's Birthing Center's written and personnel plan. And if there are any questions, please comment below. Have a great day.